Good morning and welcome to today's uh, Tarot Outlook reading. Today I'm going to be drawing the energy overview for the day from my Tarot of Dreams deck. This is another deck that I really like. If you have a chance, go ahead and grab that. The link is in the description below on where you can buy that. It's on Amazon. Now, with these cards, I really like the different symbolisms that are in here. They have Mars up here and Jupiter over here. So it brings in the astrology the um, along with the tarot itself. So if you're trying to learn how to merge um, astrology and tarot, this is a really good deck if you want to do that. Now, with those two energies combined with the Seven of Coins, today's energy seems to be focused on expansion with your career, and with that Mars energy up there, there's a lot of fire behind this as well, and there's a lot of passion. So when you combine all of those energies together, it's telling you to really write down a plan and go back and look through your notes of what you've done up until this point, because what you've done in the past is going to be important for the future. You learn by writing that down and seeing, keeping notes on what works and what doesn't for you when it comes to your career. Um, write write down a plan for the future based on what you have already done, because when you look at this picture, you see that fruit is on the tree, it is ripening, it's getting ready to be picked. So you do have that success there, but it's moving forward and learning to repeat that success is what's really important for today. So really think about planning and the future and expanding your base of where you're at right now, especially when it comes to your career or business. I'm going to set these aside and do the daily outlook draw. Okay, we have the Knight of Pentacles, Temperance, Three of Swords. Now I'm going to make sure that you guys can see these here. Nine of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, and the last one is the Eight of Chalices. Now, with this energy, again, like that Seven of Pentacles energy, this Knight of Pentacles or Knight of Chalices being reversed is saying that you've already decided who and what you want in your life. So it's really cementing that idea of writing a plan for the future. Um, what is it that, what rules or what guidelines, what strategies are you going to use moving forward? And this card has a lot to do with people. So this is probably writing down and taking notes on who you're going to need in the future to move forward with that plan. And then we have Temperance, which is basically telling you to make sure that you don't overdo things. You don't need to go in excess when it comes to this plan. Just plan out for the next year as of right now. And that way, by next year, you can write down another year, see what worked, what didn't for you this year based on what you did in previous years. So just keep going forward, a year at a time. And if you can only go forward, a month at a time, that's fine as well. This isn't something, like I said, go in excess of 5 to 10 year planning. This is, a short-term plan. Let's look at one short-term goal for 6 months to a year in advance and write down what it is that you want to do. And then there's that Three of Swords, which is saying that there is some issues when it comes to people, possibly jealousy, possibly a few financial issues. As you can see in this picture, she's got overdue notices. The moving truck is outside. So um, what this card is really saying is if you need help with resources, financially, what have you, go talk to a bank, talk to some friends, family, see who you can borrow from if need be. There's always help there, even if it's to the point where you have to go to a church or a charity to get funding for whatever it is that you are doing. This is a short-term energy, so it will be moving on shortly. So it's not going to be a situation that it's going to be long-term issues. And that suggestion is backed up by this Nine of Pentacles, which is saying that when you follow this advice, you are going to see some well-deserved um, satisfaction with whatever it is that you're doing, especially monetarily, because that Nine of Pentacles is saying that you've worked hard and you've gotten to that point where finances are starting to flow and you no longer have to worry. Things are becoming abundant for you, and it's something that you really worked for. But be careful and pay attention to making sure that if you sign any contracts or anything like that, you have all of the information necessary. The Seven of Swords is suggesting that there may be information that you're missing, or it may be that somebody's outright trying to steal from you or lie to you. So make sure, especially when it comes to people and contracts, that you make sure everything is in line, everything, all the I's are dotted, T's are crossed. Make sure everything, you have all the information you need, especially when it comes to the people that are involved in this situation. And then the Eight of Chalices is saying that some people, probably the ones that you find out that are pretty shady, those are the ones that you're going to leave behind. And it's going to benefit you quite a bit once you kind of leave these certain people behind. You already have in your back of your mind who these people may be. This is just an upfront to keep track of people today. It seems to be a theme in this reading that people are going to try to throw a few wrenches in the deal here, but it's nothing that you can't get over by simply leaving those people out of your life, cutting them off today. It may seem a little painful, but in the long run, it's going to be very beneficial for you. And then again, we have the Seven of Pentacles on top of this. So this is a double Seven of Pentacles day. It is that planning. It is that strategy that you need to come up with whatever worked for you in the past. Keep doing it. Keep going on it. Write down a plan of, expansion. It's really that trying to expand this career path that you're on. That is really the focus of today. And on that Temperance card, we have the Emperor. So there is, again, more people involved here, but this is really good energy because with this planning, the Emperor is that planner. As you can see in this picture, this woman is at her computer. She's writing down a list. She's got stuff circled on the calendar. She knows the date she needs to get done. And I think that is really the theme of, another theme of the day. Not only do we have expansion going on, and we keep telling you about the planning, this plan is really going to put things into perspective for you, and it's going to really make things much easier for you once you get that planning done. And like I said, that Three of Swords energy is going to end pretty quickly. This is, of course, the Four of Swords, and as you can see, she's playing, she's carefree. Once this planning is over, like I said, everything is going to be cemented. Today is the day to really get that budget done. It's that day to get done your strategy for the materials you're going to need for whatever project you're working on. It's that strategy session, and it's really going to be lift your spirits and relieve a lot of stress. So it's going to give you time probably at the end of the day to just mess around, to just clear your head, take that break if you need to, walk away for a while, go for a visit with a friend, go for a walk, what have you. But it is going to be that releasing of that stress that is going on. And then on the Nine of Pentacles, we have the King of Pentacles. And this is really, really nice energy around career and money today. because you're going to be teaching other people. That King of Pentacles energy is that person that likes to bring everybody together, likes to be generous, likes to help out wherever they can and bring the community together. It's more of a community um, card, along with that generosity. And don't forget, if you're not in a financial place right now to give back financially, give back intellectually, or give back with your time. Donate your time, volunteer for something. It is that community that is going to be really important today as well. We have a lot of male energy in this reading today, because on the Seven of Swords, we have the King of Wands. And this King of Wands is really that person that is trying to push you towards something, and it's towards something that you're really passionate about. So this King of Wands is going to inform you or help you decide on what information is pertinent, what isn't, and what direction you really need to take. So really look at the people, again, that are in the situation, and see who it is that you can depend on and who is being factual with you, and that is the person to listen to. Now, on that Eight of Chalices, we have another Pentacles card. This is the Three of Pentacles. And like I said, once you cut off those people that are really being a hindrance in your life, this Three of Pentacles is saying that you're going to find a breakthrough. There is going to be some kind of a breakthrough, especially when it comes to your career, or a hobby that you really like. It's going to end up being financially beneficial, especially with all of this planning. I think that Three of Pentacles is really cementing the fact that there is expansion going on. There, you are going to see that type of expansion today, and see the big picture of what's going on with that plan. And then on top of these two, we have the Five of Earth, which is saying that you have reached a point where you just have to, once all this planning and stuff is done, you just have to let it go. Some things take time. As you can see, the river is running over that rocks, and you see those gnomes sitting there watching the waterfall. It is a reminder that not everything needs to be done right now, right now, right now. You're not going to see the changes right now. It takes hundreds of years for a river to change shape, and to for that water to wear off those rocks. So just give this time. It's not something that needs to be rushed, but it's something that needs to be done in a specific way, and to make sure that you really pay attention to the details. Now, on the Temperance and the Emperor card, we have the Two of Water. There's new friendships forming, new relationships forming that are going to be a blessing. These are the relationships that are going to move you forward and expand. It's going to bring in that expansion for you, along with your plan there. And on these two, we have the Four of Earth, which is saying that you're laying down that solid foundation. And that can really have to do with, of course, again, that plan, that expansion that you have going on, the people that you're bringing in and meeting. And it's going to give you that carefree attitude, because you are seeing that success today. You are laying down that solid foundation, and things are looking really well, especially career-wise for you today. And of course, we bring in that Eight of Fire energy. It is that that energy and passion that you have behind what you're doing. It is learning to solve problems in a blink of an eye. It is that expansion. It is really, really positive energy on top of all two already positive, very positive cards. So when it comes to, again, your career, since this is on Two Pentacles cards, it looks like this plan that you're making today, whatever the budget you have, things will be provided to you. You'll be able to solve any problems that come along very quickly, and it will be getting you noticed by a lot of people. Okay, and then on this King of Wands, we have the Yule card. Now, something is ending and something is beginning. So you're going to, again, be walking away from some people, but the people that you're going to be walking to are going to be extremely beneficial. That seems to be a repeat in this reading today, especially with the Two of Water, and you have that Eight of Cups up there, or Eight of Chalices. And this one, again, it is that death, that is that rebirth. It's something new. You're moving into something new, and with the combination of the cards today, it looks to be very, very positive for you. And of course, one of the best cards in this as above deck is the Ten of Fire. Now, as you can see, there's all these constellations in this card, and what this is saying is that everything is written in the stars for you. If you follow the guidance that I've given you in this reading today, whatever comes out of this is written in the stars. It was destined for you to happen. It is destined for you to change, and it's destined for you to succeed. Now, I hope you enjoyed this reading today. If you have not already done so, go below, click the subscribe button, make sure you ding that notification bell so you are notified when I upload new videos. And I will see you tomorrow in the next Daily Outlook reading.